Hey guys, in this video we're going to be looking at another brushed Microquad. And this is a little bit different. It's got this sort of low profile top plate, um, sort of an H-style frame. It's 1 millimeter thick carbon, pretty flexible, it's not that stiff. And it comes with a different F3 flight controller board here. It's an Eachine branded version, and it has the SP Racing F3 target and not the SP Racing F3 Evo. The receiver that's in here is a FlySky receiver. This does come with in 4 different versions actually. It's sold in FreeSky, FlySky, DSM2, and also no receiver at all. The one that I have is the FlySky version. So this comes with a receiver here that I wasn't too sure about at first as to what it was, and I did a little digging around, and it looks exactly like the iRange X FlySky receiver, and I'll put a link in the description for this receiver, to Banggood site for this one if you guys are curious about it. Now the thing about this model is that in the box it came with no manual, no documentation, nothing whatsoever in terms of how to set this up. So when I pulled the receiver out, I wasn't really sure how to do the bind. And there's, I don't know if you can see this, let me get this to focus. Right here in the back it says bind, and then when I went to the page for this receiver, it mentioned that to bind you have to short this pin here with ground while powering it on to put it into bind mode. And so I was able to do that, and I bound it with my the i6X radio that I have right here, and it bound okay, and it's actually defaulted to PPM mode, and I believe it's only a 6-channel PPM receiver. But all the things were working. It does come with Cleanflight 113 pre-configured, and it actually has a set of a PID. There are actually a set of PIDs in there that I think someone went through the trouble of actually trying to tune this. So I'm actually going to try and fly it on Cleanflight with the stock tune and see how it does. And if it's really bad, I might switch it to Betaflight, but I'll give it a go on Cleanflight. If any of you guys really are interested in a Betaflight config for this model, let me know in the comments below. And if I have enough interest, I'll put together a Betaflight config video for this one. This comes with 8.5mm motors, and it comes with these Ladybird propellers, and you can see here that there's a huge amount of space between the top of the can and the bottom of the prop. So in a crash, if this prop gets pushed down, very likely that the can will get popped off the bottom, which pretty much ruins the motor. So you should really be careful in a crash, because these stems are too tall for these propellers. And the FPV all-in-one camera this comes with is the Eachine EX110. I did a review on this one a while back. It's got probably the same characteristics. It looks exactly the same, so I'm expecting the same video characteristics in terms of video quality. But we'll see when I plug it in. It's just got a little connector here in the back, and it's directly soldered to the battery connector there. And I think that this one, with the low profile, is designed to have the battery sit on top. This is the battery that it comes with. It's a 600 milliamp hour 1S Eachine sticker on there, but I think it's the same as the other 600 milliamp hour batteries that come with a lot of these brush quads. And so you just stick it on here like so, plug it in. This does come with a battery strap, so you just wrap the battery strap around to hold it down. Comes with a little bit of Velcro for the battery, but I'm going to be using dual lock instead, which I always use. And also comes with this USB charger, so you just plug it into a USB adapter and then charge your battery. And then the really weird thing about this is it comes with these spare props, and these are the Hubsan style propellers, even though the Ladybird propellers are on the quad out of the box. So it's kind of weird that your spares are not the same as the ones that are on there. Yeah, I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they ran out of one versus the other. It's pretty strange. Anyway, so the other thing that you guys ought to be aware of is that when I did look up the information on this receiver, there's a couple things. It only supports the first generation FlySky protocol, not the second generation. So you got to change your model mode to AF HDS 1A, not 2A. And the second thing is that this receiver does not support failsafe. So if you get out of range, it'll just fly away on you. So you should be aware of that. In the specs, the range for this receiver is about 100 meters. So you probably, if you could, if you want to fly at the park, whatever, I wouldn't fly in a very big one, and just keep it relatively close to you so that you don't get a failsafe. Most likely it'll just crash if you're in a certain attitude. But if you're in angle mode and it goes into hold, it'll level out and then just fly away. So something to be aware of. So here's a quick look at the bottom. Got these little feet here on the bottom of the motors. I think it's mostly for landing, although really not going to cushion your landings too much. And then there's these other little foam stickers here that hold the motor wires on. And that's really pretty much it for the bottom. The battery is definitely meant to be placed on top here, so which is what I'm going to do. So go ahead and I'll roll some flight video right now. Okay guys, so that was a demo flight of the EX110. It flies reasonably well on Cleanflight. Let me know in the comments below if anyone wants me to do a beta flight flash and config on this model. I just don't have the time to do that on every single model, so I'll do that if there's enough interest. If you guys really want it, I'll do it. So just leave me a comment if you're really interested in that. Anyway, guys, hope you liked this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.